Hey everyone, today's video is going to be on how you can win a bidding war in a competitive market. It is very challenging because a lot of people are struggling. There are 10, 20, 30 offers sometimes on properties and they have no idea how they're ever going to be the one who comes out on top. So today we're going to talk about 6 different tips on how you can win in a bidding war. Tip number 1, get pre-approved. You need to know what your maximum budget is. This is the most important thing that you need to do out of all of these tips. You need to know what your maximum you can afford because in the end, most sellers are looking for the most amount of money. Now, I'm not suggesting going in blind. Make sure you talk to your mortgage provider, whether that's your bank or financial institution or your mortgage broker, and figure out what your maximum is. Once you know that, you are able to put in offers confidently, knowing what you can afford. But make sure you're still having that constant communication with them. This is very important to send them properties you're potentially thinking of putting an offer in beforehand so that they can review it to give you the okay. Tip number 2. Now this is connected to the previous point in that you want to have a firm offer. So I'm not suggesting taking on a bunch of risk with no conditions. But let me explain how you can reduce the risk in each of the situations. So like we talked in the first one, make sure you're pre-approved so you don't have to have that financing clause in there. The second is for a home inspection. People winning offers these days in bidding wars are not having home inspections. But to mitigate that risk, you can have a pre-inspection done. This will be only for half an hour, at least in the GTA. That's typically how long we're allowed to have showings these days. But the home inspector can review the most important things so that you don't have to worry about the house having a lot of problems. Now, the third thing is if you're looking at a condo, you are often have to put a status certificate condition in there to make sure the condo corporation is in good standing. Financially, looking at the bylaws, making sure everything works well for you. So that is still common in offers and bidding wars these days. But if the listing agent has the status certificate beforehand, get your realtor to get it from them so that you can send it to your lawyer and have them review it. So that beforehand, you can put in that offer, firm offer with no conditions, making it much more appealing to the sellers. Tip number 3, closing date. Now, this is not something that will make or break your offer, but sometimes it can. Sometimes it can push you over the other offers. So the way you do this is you want to have your realtor connect with the other realtor to know what the seller is actually looking for in the closing date. They may be on a time crunch. They may need to close in 30 days, or they may be looking for a longer closing with 120 days. Whatever it is, do your very best to accommodate the sellers in providing them with the closing date they are looking for. This will allow them to favor your offer even if you're at the same price point as another one because you are giving them the date they want. Tip number 4, write a letter to the sellers. Kyle, why would we write a letter to the sellers? Well, let me tell you, this has actually helped me multiple times this year in winning bidding wars. In a bidding war where there was 30 offers, we were in the top 2, so we were still at the top price point, but we were the final 2 offers that it came down to. And we beat out the other offer because the sellers wanted to sell it to my clients. The reason is they had that personal connection with them. They saw who they are from the description and a little photo at the bottom of the couple. This just gives that personal connection, giving them, the sellers, the comfort in knowing that there's good family or couple moving into their house and to take good care of it. Tip number 5, know the market values. So a lot of people are looking at the list price these days, but that doesn't really help you. There's multiple offers, prices are going way over the asking price. There are multiple reasons for this. Underpricing properties, the increase in the market is going up much faster than it normally does. But it's important to know what the market value is because rather than just looking at the list price, because you need to realize what is actually affordable for me, right? What can I realistically obtain so that you don't have false expectations when putting in an offer. Number 6, is work with a good local realtor. This is so important. Now, it connects right back to the last point, and they're going to be able to educate you on the market value. But there's also some other important things that they can do for you to push you to the most appealing offer. First is building rapport with the listing agent. If your realtor is building rapport with the other agent, they may share information that they're not supposed to with your realtor so that you know how you can make your offer more appealing to the sellers. And the second is that they also will know the formula for your market area that you are searching for a home. So if there are 10 offers, your realtor should be able to know, based on past experiences with other offers, what percentage over the asking price the home should sell for based on the number of offers. Now, this is not an exact science, but this is one thing that your realtor, if they're well informed on what's happening in the market, can use over many other realtors to give you that edge to know exactly where you need to be. And these are the 6 tips on how you can win a bidding war. Now, this is not an exact science, but it will put you in a strong position in order to win. If you have any further questions, feel free to comment down below, or any video suggestions you want me to make in the future, comment those down below. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you can keep up to date on all the future videos. You can also follow us on our Facebook at Case and Kyle and on Instagram at Case and Kyle Team. Till next time, have a great one.